NBA Today is live from Cleveland. We're counting down to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and tip-off is less than 5 hours away. The Knicks, they're on the verge of a sweep. They're up 3-0. This is how they got it done on Saturday night, even with some big stars in the building. Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift.
And his girlfriend. And
they couldn't shake it off. The Knicks, they were able to get out in transition. Hart hands it off to Bridges. Gets the layup to go there.
Hold on. Let me push it. Let me push the offense.
Bridges looking.
I see you.
Finds Landry Shamet.
The microwave.
No thought.
7 of 8 from 3 in this series so far.
No thought for him.
The New York Knicks, they scored 16 points in transition in the first half. Only 2 points for the Cavaliers. And then there was Jalen Brunson. The Brunson burner was fully turned up here. Very productive third quarter in this one, Danny.
Yep. Get into that left hand, you know it's automatic.
And every time he gets James Harden in isolation.
Eyes light up.
Yep.
So does the rim.
Nails the step back there. And then Brunson finds Mitchell Robinson. Little alley-oop slam there.
One team's playing at a different speed than the other team.
Yeah, and Brunson scored or assisted on 14 points, by the way, in the third. And then the Landry mat, it was open.
Oh, I like that.
Put him in a spin cycle.
Give me microwave.
Keep going. What else you got?
Stay hot. Step back.
Cycle done.
The Knicks, they win their 10th consecutive.
Is anybody going to guard him?
No, he's like,
like the white flag has been
Here's Brunson
waved.
after the game.
I think most importantly, we obviously had that Knicks man up mentality. But we have a bunch of individuals in that locker room who work really hard, and they're very psychotic about their work and the things they do, and making sure that their minds that they're ready physically and mentally. So when their number's called and when there's time to go out there, they're ready.
All right, the numbers have been a big topic of conversation this series, so let's look at the Knicks numbers here. They rank first in basically every statistical category here this postseason. Scoring, field goal percentage, three-point shooting, scoring differential. The list goes on and on. When you're number one in that many things, you need a Hall of Famer to talk about you, and that's why we have our Hall of Famer, Mark Spears, here joining us on set in Cleveland. Mark, you have covered a lot of New York Knicks teams over the years. You've covered good New York Knicks teams. You've covered New York Knicks teams that struggle. What has separated this group from others that you've seen?
This morning, Kat was asked about only Brunson being on the All-NBA team. Yeah. And he said, well, it's because we play defense. And I think that's the difference with this Knicks team is they're a defensive, everything.
Right.
Like an NFL defensive team, the way they're playing. And the thing is, it's not just Kat. It's a collective. Kat's 6th in defensive rating. McBride is 4th in defensive rating. Hart is averaging 1.7 steals per game. You got 5 Knicks that are averaging a steal a game, and they were actually number 1 in the NBA in defensive rating until last night when the Spurs jumped over them.
Ooh, okay.
So for this Knicks defense, I mean, they are the reason, respectfully to Jalen Brunson, all the amazing that he's doing, that they're just destroying everybody right now.
They're a classic Mike Brown team.
Give a lot of credit to Mike Brown, opening up the floor with Kat and making him initiate the offense. But for me, the guy has been Mikal Bridges. He's been all over the place, right time. There was a point there in the Atlanta series, we weren't sure if he was happy. They're going to lose him. He's at the end of the bench, not looking happy. As you see in this tape, he's getting in the paint, driving, kicking, finding guys, relocating, working the dunk area, setting some screens. As you see, Jalen Brunson sees this. This is their offense now. They got Kat being the point guard. Now he sees a mismatch. It's him and Jared Allen. They're putting a big man on him. He's like, all right, you going to put a big man on me? I'm going to go to the basket. Use a little wiry strength right here. Get the guy above him, flex, show a little bicep muscle on the way in. So, now he got the full court. They're pressing. He's like, all right, I can bring the ball up too. This is what I can do. We make a mistake. Press me, press us. We're going to find it. We're going to push the break. Let me come into an offense. He's moving fast, setting a screen for Kat. Slips out. Donovan Mitchell knows he's a smaller player. Little easy layup. Just him doing these little things and playing hard has made him so effective and efficient. 86% on layups and dunks. And in that mid-range, he's damn near the same because he's knocking down that mid-range at a high clip.
It really engages him more that he's not just standing in the corner and waiting for threes.
Absolutely.
Look, in this offense, we're going to put you on the move. We're going to let you do your things. And when you get in transition, don't just pass and run to the corner. Go to the basket, create. Like, I think all that, I mean, he also always had that in his game, but they've sort of ignited that in him.
Yeah, he's put emphasis on it. You see him a lot, like getting on the breakaway, using them hamstrings, getting out, stretching out, using his height, using his length, getting to the basket. But I always liked him within cutting.
Yeah.
If he can cut, if he can set those back screens, pop in there, you see the double coming, he needs to be the guy. Him and Josh Hart are good at that, getting into that open area and making something happen out of nothing.
There's been some discourse that the championship game is being played, the championship series has been being played out west right now between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. The way that these New York Knicks are playing right now, if this is the New York Knicks team that shows up, I'm not sure that's true, Amon.
Yeah, the championship is going to be tougher than people once imagined it, just because we finally have a couple of teams that are making adjustments and not making adjustments game by game. This is in the game action right now. Third quarter, we coming out. We're not doing that no more. Now what's your move? This is real chess out here right now.
Let me speak to this very quickly.
Yep.
Yes, the Western Conference has been a harder run.
Yeah.
Yes, the Knicks have gotten a Philly team that was banged up, tired, and maybe a little bit satisfied, and a Cavs team that was tired and a little bit satisfied. But they're beating all these teams. They're crushing them.
Yeah.
They've won these 10 games by 250.
Chet's an easy target to find. So probably just, like, find him more in the dunker or when he's spacing. Just put him in better positions to use his strengths as an offensive talent.
Excuse me?
Whoever,
keeping it real.
whichever one of our producers put that thought bubble up there, y'all are
Good
a
work.
little bit wrong for that. But I do appreciate Shea's honesty here, and it's something that we don't always get. And so I do want to encourage that because we get to see a little peek behind the curtain here, and the numbers back him up, right? Chet hasn't taken more than 10 shots for 5 straight games. That's the longest stretch of his career. What do you see?
I mean, basically, his answer didn't give you much. It was Chet's got to do it himself. He's got to be more assertive. He's got to be more active. And with Isaiah Hartenstein in the lineup, he's supposed to be the guy free running, like be a free safety, block shots, get rebounds. Isaiah's doing a lot of dirty work with Wemby. I know Wemby's a tough guy to match up against Brian. You see number one, but you got to find other ways to be active, getting offensive rebounds. You know, knocking down a shot. That confidence, he needs that. If he gets a 3-ball to go, that'd be nice because previous series he was shooting like 48% from 3. But you can do the little things, and when you got 2 bigs out there, that's where you take advantage of the smalls and be active. If he does that, it'll open up the game for him so much more. Obviously, it'd help him a lot if he had A.J. Mitchell and J-Dub, but he's got to take this on himself.
Now you got it, because Chet doesn't get his own shots most of the time. He gets set up by the perimeter players and the ball handlers. Their ball handlers are not there, okay? If you look at this season, if you're looking for a soft spot, where can we get to Oklahoma City? 21 games they played without A.J. Mitchell and Jalen Williams, both of them together, okay? 21 times, including the playoffs. They're 11-10 in those games. 11-10. Now, there's asterisks in there because a couple of those games were full rest games. You know, Shea missed a couple of those games. So the point is this. When you don't have 2 of your 3 main ball handlers, your entire offense is going to go downhill, and Chet Holmgren gets pulled down with it. So you can yell at Chet if you're a fan. You can say do more. But part of it is they don't have these 2 guys. And in all honesty, if I were the Knicks, I'd be listening to Sham's injury reports very carefully on those 2 guys because it didn't sound good to me the rest of this series.
Yeah.
And it's going to potentially impact who you might play, what the quality might be when they get there.
Chet's got to do a little bit more.
He's got to.
I'm sorry. Like, I get it though.
For Jalen Duren, right? Like
the handle, the ball handlers not being there. They're gonna hit him for some sprays. They're gonna get him some easy ones. But it's a lot of these. It's rim running. It's effort. It's knowing that Wemby is going to try and block this shot, so now I get a free run at the rim and I can get me a tip dunk. It's knowing that you can set a pin down and they're going to have to flex a little bit more if one of my guys get hot and I'm going to dive down here and try and get a quick one. You have to find ways to be out here and be aggressive, to go a whole game and say, when you look up and say, man, I only got about 10 points, knowing that you got guys down, you got to pull a little bit more out of you. So I think that SGA didn't want to disrespect him as a teammate, but he is trying to challenge him in the same sense to say, hey, man, we need something out of you, and I can't do it for you. I can't do it for you. I'm not even 7 feet.
I think right now SGA is like hoping for a miracle for AJ or J-Dub. AJ's had this incredible series, man, this incredible breakthrough season. He's actually established himself as the number 2 scorer for the Thunder. 20, they're like 10-1 when he scores over 20 points per game. He helped Shea out by his driving, by his spacing, and he's also a great defender.
Yeah.
So, but when J-Dub goes out and he moves to the starting lineup, then that means that great bench, their superpower, gets a little lesser. Now he's out. Casey Wallace is in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
That's really destroyed the big superpower for the Thunder is their bench.
Yeah.
And that's something I don't think's even really been talked about much is now, like, once they go to the bench,
not a lot of firepower
Depleted right now.
Depth of the Thunder has been something that has been one of their superpowers, and now with 2 key guys down, that's something that's certainly going to play a factor here.